My name is Steve Lopez. I've been a teacher here at Pueblo for 27 years, and I've been the head wrestling coach for 23 years and an assistant coach for 2 years. So I've spent a big part of my career here at Pueblo High School as a wrestling coach and as a math teacher. I was an assistant coach for 2 years under John Millay. And John Millay, here's a funny story, because John Millay was the head coach for 26 years. And when I got the job as head coach, I said to him, "Coach, how in the world could you coach for so long? I don't see myself doing this so more than 8 to 10 years. And here I just finished 25. So it just goes by fast, because you know, if you're doing something you love, you just do it and you keep doing it and you keep doing it. Well, when I was in high school, I was talked into wrestling. I didn't want to wrestle because I thought it was a dumb sport. I didn't want to roll around with some other guy on the floor. But they were persistent, and the basketball coach, who I thought I was a great basketball player, told me, "You won't wrestle, or you won't play basketball for us because you're too short. Join the wrestling team." So I did, and turned out to be the best decision I ever made. When you first start out coaching, you realize there is a lot you don't know. It's not just about teaching how to wrestle, it's about teaching young men how to be motivated, how to come and work hard, how to push themselves, how to set discipline standards for yourself. It's about that. It's super hard to get kids to understand that that's how you win championships, that's how you become good at something. It's very closely related to life. You work hard, you benefit from it. You take it easy, you don't benefit from it. Well, the highs of coaching, of course, are winning, being successful, being dominating. The lows are when you're getting hammered, when things aren't working out, when you're trying to get kids to come out, when you're having a difficult time keeping kids in. I have been on both ends of the spectrum. I have been very fortunate. I have been at the point where we're just trying to get kids to come out, we're going out, we're getting hammered. And at the same time, I've been at the other end of the spectrum, winning a state title as a team, having state runner-up teams, having state champions. I've had all sides of it. And I have to say, I like the winning part better, but you appreciate it more when you go through the lows. And I've been very fortunate as a coach. Most memorable would be two. One is coaching my son. That was probably the funnest thing I ever had, was coaching my son and his friends who were his teammates, taking him all over the country, wrestling in Omaha, Nebraska, wrestling in Butte, Montana, and then getting them collectively together and winning a state title as a team. That was very exciting for me. What I miss the most, I think, is just being around the kids. I love the kids. The kids are like my sons. I love spending time with them. I don't think you get any closer to a kid as you do in wrestling. You know, when you coach other sports, you're not out there with the kids. I'm out there wrestling, I'm out there demonstrating, I'm harassing them, joking with them, give them a hard time, scolding them at the hotels if they better get in bed. We get very cohesive as a group, and these kids cling to you like if you're their father. So to speak, and that is probably what I'll miss the most. I just knew it was time because everything seemed to have worked out right, and I had the right people here that I knew would love the program and wanted to be a part of the program and take the program over. You know, if I have extra time, I just had a granddaughter. Her name is Callie Juliet McGee, and she's precious. So I like to go over there and see her as much as I can because they live like right down the street from me. But I like lowriders. I'm a lowrider enthusiast. I'm passionate about lowriders. In fact, I'm looking for a car that I want to start working on and building. I always go to car shows. I'll be doing that. I'll be working on my ride, on my Lolo, and I'll also be doing tile. I love doing tile work. So that all depends on how much my knees let me do that. The lowrider, most definitely. Everybody that has supported Pueblo Wrestling, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.